small changes always, right? Same story as before with a minor twist. This time the addition subtraction is happening with y. So now again I can start with the table format. I can think of what values, how will it work, where is x0, where is y0, etc. I know the overall shape is still going to be the same because it's still mod of x plus mod of y, even though the origin or coordinates are changing a little bit, right? So let me try and make this 0 and then figure out the values of x. To make this 0, y will be equal to 2. If I put 2 here, this becomes 0. That means mod of x is 4. So x is equal to 4 or minus 4. And again, compare this number to your standard form of those 4 points, right? This is a 4 in the story. So you would have a 0, comma 4, x is 0. You would have a 4, comma 0. You would have a 0, minus 4 and a minus 4, comma 0. Look at this story, 4 and minus 4. 4 and minus 4. That means in the shape we are talking about these two vertices, this one and this one, when I look at this coordinate. And that was when y is equal to 0, right? But in this story, y has become 2. Again compare, here at 4 y was 0, here at minus 4 y was 0. In this story at 4 and minus 4 it is becoming y equal to 2. So essentially everything is just getting moved to point upwards. Right now that's what I've seen, like just beginning to see right now, right? So let me play the other direction. What if I make this equal to 0? I will get a mod of y minus 2 equal to 4. And again go for the distance approach. This means the distance of y from 2 is going to be equal to 4 units. That means y can be equal to 6. 6 is 4 units to the right of 2, or you can go 4 units to the left and you will get a y equal to minus 2. So let me think about it again. When I am saying x is equal to 0, I am getting a y equal to 6 and a y equal to minus 2. In my story, when x was equal to 0, I was getting a y equal to 4 and a minus 4. But in my new story, the same point is becoming 0 and 6, and the same point is becoming 0 and minus 2. So my these 2 points are here and here, and my these 2 points will go 2 units up. So my shape will be something like this. Drawing the shape is not very important. Understanding what is happening to the locations, and that too without plugging in the values or making an elaborate table, that is a challenge here. So what is happening now in this story? Y is changing by 2, y is changing by 2, 4 has become 6 and a minus 4 has become a 2. The 0 has become a 2 and a 0 has become a 2. Everything has gone up by 2, right? So again, this is a game that we have seen earlier. Some things move up, some things move down, depending on adding or subtracting a constant. So I'm seeing the game right now. If there is something happening inside the mod of x, the graph is shifting left and right. If something is happening to the mod of y, the graph is moving up and down. If there is a minus, it is moving up. If you put a plus 2, everything will move down. Now I just want to use this and the standard graph to quickly create my 4 points. If this point is 0, 4, there is a plus 2 here, everything will come down 2 points. My new coordinate will be 0, 2. Instead of a 4, it has become a 2. What was 0, minus 4 will become 0, minus 6, 2 points below. What was 4, 0 will become 4, minus 2. What was minus 4, 0 will become minus 4, minus 2. And this will be my approximate new graph. Right? So notice this, our diagonal has dropped 2 points below the x-axis. In this story, our diagonal for the square had gone 2 points above the x-axis. So this time I want to certainly mix everything up and make it more difficult by putting abstract by putting a and b instead of real numbers as such. So might be an interesting challenge. My again shortcut would be to start with the basic reference points. My basic for the simple graph mod of x plus mod of y is equal to 5 would have been 0, 5, 5, 0, 0, minus 5 and minus 5, 0. So if nothing else, you are getting familiar with your coordinates over and over again. Now there is a minus a. That means the graph should shift a points to the right. That means I am not drawing the y axis anymore. This point will become a, 5. This point will become a comma minus 5. This point will become 5 plus a comma 0. This point will become minus 5 plus a comma 0. Right? Everything is shifting a to the right. This is actually 0 plus a, or the previous coordinate plus a. This is also 0 plus a, right? But is that all in the story? This is almost my middle step. But is this it though? I have figured out the effect of x, but there is also the y story. But I have figured out the x story, so that is not going to change anymore. Stick to it. So again, let me create my 4 points and see where they will land. This point 0 plus a comma 5. This point, the x coordinate will remain the same, so 0 plus a. But what would happen to the 5? 5 will go b points up because there is a minus, so this coordinate will become 5 plus b. Similarly, let's say this bottom coordinate, right, top and bottom, 0 plus a, the x coordinate will remain the same, 0 plus a. Ignore the 0 also, it is just a. But this minus 5 will become minus 5 plus b, right? Everything is shifting b points upwards. Similarly, now think of this point. This point is minus 5 plus a. The x coordinate will remain the same, minus 5 plus a. But instead of the 0, it will become b. 0 plus b will give you a b. And the same thing for this point. 5 plus a will remain. But instead of a 0, you will get a 0 plus b, which will become a b. So I hope this little challenge has been challenging, and challenges are great as well. But with each of the games we have played so much that by now the agenda will be very clear. And with each of these games, remember, I am just getting a few key coordinates. Then I can create the further story. Okay? Because once we reach here, then if the question is about the area or integers, I can figure out, because now I know the boundary conditions. So thinking will be easier, right? And again, a familiar game, just shifting left and right or up and down. So I hope you realize that how something which is reasonably complicated and might seem like a high level thing is made up of our basic small ideas from day 0, day 1 graph shifting. We started with the basic line and shifting it left and right, and or the basic mod going up or down, left or right, depending on whether the constant was inside x or dealing with y as such, right? So complicated, yes, but now should be fairly basic. If nothing else, at the very least, I know the shape of this graph. Rest everything was just more detailed, more playing with it.